Yo guys, what's up? I don't know about you, but I am super pumped for the next update for Chivalry 2. While I'm bored and waiting, I decided to make a tier list for the Vanguard. So let me know what you think, and let's get right started, eh mate? Okay, so starting off with the battle axe. I've talked about this weapon before in multiple videos. It's really good. Besides the fact that it's not very long, the speed and the damage that it delivers more than makes up for that. All in all, it's a really good weapon and a great starter. So when it comes to the War Club, first thing I want to say is that it is better to use for the Vanguard because they're a little quicker. Their movement speed kind of complements the weapon speed. It's kind of weak though. You're going to be relying on overheads, and someone who knows how to play defensive is probably going to keep you at bay. The Executioner's Axe is easily one of the best weapons in the game. It has really good damage, and you're not really trading speed or reach. It's just a great weapon all around. I highly recommend using it. The Greatsword is easily the best sword in the game. It has pretty good damage, great reach, it has pretty good recovering, so it's not so punishing to use as some of the other heavy weapons. It's phenomenal. It feels great, and it makes the game a lot of fun, honestly. I cannot wait for the Highlander sword. I feel like the maul is honestly one of the more difficult weapons to use in the game. It's pretty slow, it's pretty short, it does a hell of a lot of damage, but honestly you need to be really comfortable with the mechanics of this game to use it confidently. It's kind of a all or nothing sort of weapon, and I honestly love it, but like I said, it takes some time to get used to the game to be really comfortable with it. The Dane axe is also one of the best weapons in the game, if you aren't seeing a trend with the Vanguard class yet. It has really good reach, really good speed, really good recovery. The damage isn't amazing, but it's above average, so with all of those things put together, it's practically the best weapon in the game, depending on whose hands it's in. Stay mad about it, I guess. I feel like most people would say that the Messer is the best weapon in the game. It doesn't have any particular attribute that stands out. It's just good on all fronts. I feel like it's better than the maul just because it's easier to use, so you get a lot more value with less effort. It's just a perfect weapon. Get over it. So the next weapon is the two-handed hammer, which I personally feel like is the first bad weapon out of all the bunch. It looks good on paper, but the fact that its basic attacks don't cleave on contact kind of ruins it for me. I don't know why, it just makes the weapon not feel good, in my opinion. Although I do feel like if the heavy attacks were faster on wind-up, I think the weapon would be a lot more practical, I guess. Okay, so the glaive is basically, it is a spear with a dagger on the end of it. It's also a pretty bad weapon. I've been hearing people say that the damage values on it are inaccurate, but I don't really know about that. All I know is the weapon is really weak, and its speed and reach don't really do it any favors. I would avoid it if I were you. It's pretty sad. So I hate to say it, but the Ambusher class has a bunch of fucking sidearms for weapons, and most of them are honestly meme weapons. I feel like some honorable mentions though are the short sword, which is actually real fucking good, and the throwing knife. That's actually pretty decent in a team fight when people aren't really paying attention to just you. Other than that, the hatchet is alright. The dagger can do some things. The cudgel is fucking awful. I don't really know that much about it. I fucking hate it. I got a feeling it's like super good though, and I'm embarrassing myself by saying that, but I fucking hate that weapon. But yeah, so I'm gonna put the finished list up on the screen. Let me know what you think, and see you in the next one, boys.